dear students. Last class we have discussed with the definitions of certain terms, that is mass, weight, volume and density. Now before continuing, I would like to remind to you all students that whatever material is being posted to you all, you need to make a separate notebook and write the notes in that book only. As and when the class is completed, write the notes so that it will be easier for you to revise. Don't keep it pending, because as and when we move further, burden anustadu, jaasti bariyudu anustadu. And one more point, try to understand the concept in English only. Kannada ಒಂದೆರಡು joining terms use ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನಾವು, ಆದರೆ the concept which has to be explained is in English and you need to write your paper in English. I hope that is clear to you all students. Now the next part is to know something about scales for measuring temperature. Now students, temperature is generally recorded by using a thermometer. The instrument used is nothing but a thermometer. There are three different scales for measuring the temperature. And as you all know, in a thermometer, at the base to know the rising temperature, mercury is used. Mercury is present at the base. You will just see here in the diagram. This indicates the mercury. There are three different scales for measuring temperature, namely the Celsius scale, the Fahrenheit scale and the Kelvin scale. Now all these three scales have calibrations. They are calibrated. Now this is a new word. Now what do you mean by calibration? It is nothing but markings made on an instrument. Simple meaning of the term calibration is markings made on an instrument to know the value or to report the value. That is nothing but calibration. If you take the Celsius scale, the first scale, Celsius scale, it has calibrations from 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. The calibrations made are from 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. This is the Celsius scale. Whereas in case of a Fahrenheit scale, look to the spelling there, it is F-A-R-E-N-H-E-I-T, Fahrenheit scale. The calibrations are from 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Now the next scale is called as the Kelvin scale, which has calibrations from 273 Kelvin to 373 Kelvin. Precise, in some books it is given as 273.15. You can use that 0.15 or you can omit. So this is the Kelvin scale. Out of these three scales, Kelvin scale is considered as the SI scale for measuring the temperature. The simple reason is that it does not have negative sign or negative temperature. Hence, Kelvin scale is considered as the SI scale for measuring the temperature. Now you can look at the three different scales here. On the three different scales, in case of Celsius scale, 0 degrees C is equal to 32 degrees Fahrenheit in the Fahrenheit scale, which is also equal to 273 Kelvin in the Kelvin scale. These temperatures indicate freezing point of water. In the same way, 25 degrees Celsius is equal to 77 degree Fahrenheit, which is also equal to 298 Kelvin, which indicates room temperature. It indicates the room temperature. Next is 37 degrees Celsius, which is equal to 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, which is also equal to 310 Kelvin, and that indicates the human body temperature. And lastly, 100 degree Celsius is equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit, which is also equal to 373 Kelvin, and these indicate the boiling point of water. Now one more very important thing is that we can convert the temperature in one scale into the temperature in another scale. For that you need to remember two formulas. If you look to the first formula here, to convert Kelvin scale into degree Celsius, the formula used is Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. In the same way, the Celsius scale can be converted into the Fahrenheit scale. The formula used to do this is degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 degree Celsius plus 32. Now this will become clear to you all as I will be solving one or two problems for you all. Now the first example which I will be taking to explain this is the first problem, which states that express 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit in the Celsius scale. So you have to convert 98.6 degree Fahrenheit into the Celsius scale. Here in the markings you can see this 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. The formula to be used is degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 degree Celsius plus 32. Same formula. The value of degree Fahrenheit is given in the problem. It is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into degree Celsius plus 32. Now send this plus 32 towards the LHS. It will be 98.6 minus 32 is equal to 9 by 5 into degree Celsius. So 98.6 minus 32 will be 66.6. Send this here will be into 5 divided by 9 is equal to degree Celsius. The answer which comes out will be 37 degrees Celsius. And if you look to the scale here, which is nothing but human body temperature, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 37 degree Celsius. I hope this solution is clear to you all. One more example I will take. Now in the second example, the room temperature is taken as 25 degrees Celsius. Room temperature is taken as 25 degrees Celsius. You have to convert this 25 degrees Celsius into the other scales. Other scales means Kelvin scale as well as Fahrenheit scale. Now to convert 25 degrees Celsius into Kelvin scale, the formula used is Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273. It is 25 degrees Celsius plus 273, which is equal to, yes, it is 298. If you look here, 298 Kelvin is equal to 25 degrees Celsius, which corresponds to room temperature, normal room temperature. Now you have to convert this 25 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit scale. So degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 degree Celsius plus 32. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 into 25 plus 32. So the answer comes around 77 degree Fahrenheit. If you look here, 25 degree Celsius is equivalent to 77 degree Fahrenheit on the Fahrenheit scale. So this is one more example to convert 25 degree Celsius into Kelvin scale to 98 Kelvin and Fahrenheit scale 77 degree Fahrenheit. One more problem I will take. Now the human body temperature, normal human body temperature is taken as 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. This is normal human body temperature. Now you need to convert this into the Celsius scale. You need to convert this into the Celsius scale. Once again, degree Fahrenheit is equal to 955 degree Celsius plus 32. So degree Fahrenheit is 98.4 is equal to 9 by 5 degree Celsius plus 32. 98.4 minus 32 into 5 divided by 9, which comes around 37 degree Celsius, or in precise 36.8 degree Celsius, which is very much equivalent to 37 degree Celsius. So in this way we can convert Kelvin scale into the Celsius scale and the Fahrenheit scale into the Celsius scale. I hope scales of measuring the temperature concept is clear to you all. Next, you need to know something about uncertainty in measurement. Now, any measurement which is done during an experiment or the value obtained in the theoretical calculations will be having a certain extent or certain degree of error. That is explained in terms of uncertainty in measurement. To know the details of uncertainty in measurement, you need to know the meanings of two terms. One is precision, the other is accuracy. So I will be discussing about uncertainty in measurement in the next class. I'll stop here. Thank you.